Assalamualaikum. First of all, I would like to introduce myself and my group member. My name is Edon Majinau and my group member Andi Hamad Shazwan, Elvin Petrus and Steve Damien. So today our group will present about electrical tower. So I will present the introduction of the electrical tower. So electrical tower is a type of situation in an electricity generation, transmission and distribution system where the voltage is raised or lowered using a transformer. There are many applications related to welding that one of is an electrical tower. And however, welding is used in the construction of successful electrical tower to supply electric power to the main source of place, and welding play an important role in the electrical tower industry such as manufacturing and repair. So I will pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Types of welding. Firstly is MIG, gas metal arc welding. Is used in the auto industry for repairing windshield exhaust and is also used in connecting homes and building. It is one of the most common type of welding. This is a type of arc welding that uses a continuous wire called an electrode. You will also use a shielding gas that travels through the welding gun and protect against contamination. Secondly is TIG gas junction arc welding. Also use electric arc like MIG. When working with TIG welding, you use an electrode made of tungsten. Tungsten is one of the towhead metal material. It will not dissolve or burn off. Welding can be done through a process known as fusion, which is using or not using filler metal. TIG also use an internal gas supply just as argon or helium. Next is stick shielded metal arc welding. Want to take your welding to go? One big positive about stick welding is that it is portable. Stick welding is used in construction, maintenance and repair, underwater pipelines and industrial fabrication. Lastly is flux correct. Flux correct arc welding is similar to MIG welding because both use continuous wire and power supplies. Will combine a continuous electrode with a base metal. The electrode is a hollow tube filled with flux that is fed through the weld gun and into the weld pool. When welding outdoor, a flux shield offer protection against weather element.
Thank you. Basic concept of welding. Welding is fabrication process whereby two or more parts are fused together by means of heat, pressure, or both, forming a joint as the part cools. Welding is usually used on metals and thermoplastic, but can also be used on wood. The complete weld joint may be referred to as a weld match. The parts that are joined are known as a part metal. The material added to help from the joint is called filler or consumable. The form of this material may seem different to as a parate metal, a parate plate or pipe, filler wire, consumable electrode for arc welding, and anything else. Consumables are usually chosen to be similar in composition to the parent material, thus forming a homogeneous weld, but the occasion such as when welding brittle cast iron, when a filler with a very different composition and therefore properties is used. These welds are called heterogeneous. Advantage and disadvantage of the welding type. Advantage. First, automate process easily makes it suitable for automate applications. Second, high deposition, more economical to rebuild large one. Third, required less operator skills and minimal training. 4. Welding deposits produce fine, clean and strong welding deposits. 5. Workshop environment. Because of the flux surrounding the bore, there is no lightning. Disadvantage. First, the availability of alloys is limited to certain alloys commonly used for the construction of submerged bow. Second, the welding position is limited to the flat position because of the flux protector, usually limited to the cylindrical part. Third, requires very high dilution of several layers to get maximum yield performance. 4. High heat input will damage a part. 5. Flux required. Additional cost and special welding equipment required.
Okay, my name is Adrian and I will talk about type of joint. The first one is butt joint. This is a type of joint made between two pieces of metal lying in the same plane. Butt joint used to butt weld like sheet metal. The second one is corner joint. This is a joint made when two pieces of metal are placed at right angle to each other to make a 90-degree angle. This joint used for both light and heavy gauge sheet metal. The last one is T-joint, a joint that is made when two pieces of metal are placed together to form a T. T-joint used to weld stiffness in aircraft and other thin wall structure. Thank you. Now I will talk about safety element. The first one is welding helmet. Welding helmet used to shielding face and neck from spark and radiation. Welding helmet is as essential to welding as a welding pipe and machine. Without a helmet, a powerful radiation emitted by the arc can quickly damage skin and eyes. The second one is safety glasses. It is used to protect the eye from ultraviolet radiation. Welding helmet manufacturers recommend wearing safety glasses to your welding helmet. The third one is jacket. Protective clothing must be worn whenever cutting, welding, and grinding. These include welding jacket. Welding glove and respirator is required. The last one is glove. Welding works glove should be worn when there is a risk of hand injury during the course of work. That's all from me. Thank you.